might actually end up with 8 out of 10 shows, regardless of whether you're a good or bad pitcher, that you end up financing.
Isn't that called investment in growth?
Well, that is creativity. That is creativity, and that's what. So we actually, yes, when you come with a particular show and you would say, well, this is I probably spent 10 hours with that, and you say, well, that's not a lot of money. But the thing is that just to keep on track with being innovative, being able to come up with ideas on a continuous basis, that costs a lot of money.
Yes, but then what you're saying is that your spend is much larger because of the circumstance and how creativity operates. Your spend is much larger, in fact, than what you can actually ascribe to any one program that you develop. And that's my point, is that your development budget is going to be big, absolutely. But what you actually invest in the single show that you sell to Mr. Andorfer doesn't actually represent, if we're honest, a vast proportion of the budget. I just don't believe
That's right, but you can't live. If you go in this way, you can't live with your company in a competition. For example, you pointed out 4 worldwide successful formats. Agreed. These are perfectly well-done formats and they are working worldwide very successful. But our work is, if we are creating for one pitch, let's say 10 proposals, and get from the broadcaster side from time to time a reaction make, okay, this we can go on this way, is definitely nothing for us. So this means we have to, our full investment in development, we have to do it in different activities and different formats. And if you count this, then it's definitely it's not possible that you get it repaid. And your argument, concentrate you on one way and be very precise for one format and be powerful and trustful, and you will sell it. This is definitely not the reality in which are working.
I absolutely agree with you there. And don't forget that I said that it's incumbent on the broadcasters in this country to make demands in terms of quality and to buy directly from you. I absolutely agree. And that would benefit international distributors and foreign positions. I just think that more and more in the future, when you go to talk to a broadcaster, you're going to have had to put other money in place before you go in order to guarantee that you retain those rights. Or, if the broadcaster's clever, they'll have a share of the rights, but they'll let you do the selling rather than building up large distribution entities inside the broadcaster.
Really, we are doing this. If we are presenting formats to, let's say, special interest broadcasters, we bring with the presentation and very, very often part of the financiation. And we are discussing directly with the advertising industry if they want to support this kind of format. In this case, you get the reaction from the broadcaster, no, it's our business. We don't allow you to discuss with these people. And this could help us in creating or in producing.
Or even worse, they say you bring the person, we'll take the money.
Yeah. And they tell to you, bring the person with the money, and we will realize it. When this person wants to pay, we are not allowed to discuss or to bring them in the business. And this is a very complex situation in Germany. I totally agree with Stefan that, but we don't have to discuss all these legal and format rights in Germany. But this is a fundamental other situation if you compare it to the British market.
Having destroyed the legacy of your holiday, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and catch my airplane.
No, don't do it anymore.
If you'll excuse me, I'm sorry I have to leave early, but there's bad traffic. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Gary. Jakob.
Yeah, no, I just think that at least that's what we're expecting, that the industry will go through a further consolidation. We expect it. Actually, there's been a consolidation over the past 10 years, but I'm sure it will continue. And that's because of the 2 reasons that we're just mentioning. The financing of the show, we have to pre-finance show. We have to actually take risks on show much more than we ever done before in order to get anything away with the broadcaster. And that requires the financial capabilities of doing it. And secondly, the rights issue.